Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And like the
That's
way, like the original sample is like, it's like a, I want to say like an orchestra theme or some shit. Like it's a theme to a movie or some shit like that. And the way he chopped it, it wouldn't sound like, it's not like a long ass loop. He chopped it to make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I went and found the same
right.
sample and chopped it how he did it, but they had master clearance issues. So Paul Cabbin replayed all the music and it's damn near identical. So it was crazy. Paul Cabbin is a wizard.
Yeah. Hitmaker said the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm guessing what the money they were asking for was too much, and that's why.
I assume, yeah. It's
Okay, so
either
then
too much or it didn't make sense to do. So
okay,
it worked out better if it was just a replay.
this is something that I've always wanted to ask someone, but I always forget when I end up doing interviews. Now, with interpolations, right? They sound, of course, the whole point of it is to make it sound as similar as possible to the original, right? It,
Depends on the feel that you want. If you
yeah,
want it,
right.
if you want it close to the sample, then yeah, you would play it similar to the sample. But sometimes you just want the feel, so you try to play different notes or whatever. And sometimes you still got to get it clear, and then sometimes you don't. But um, depending on how close it is to what you're replaying, that'll determine the percentage that you got to give up.
Right. So is there a process where like I was saying, in situations where they sound very similar, is there a process where you have to prove that it's not the like how do you prove? Do you have to prove that it's not the master? Or they just accept you? I assume they don't they're not gonna just take your word for it. Oh, this is interpolation.
They some I haven't come into an issue uh with that, but there are instances where you have to I guess the labels have a team that will listen and dissect and listen to see if they're like if it's the master or not. There's like I know there's like teams in place with different labels that actually do that. You know what I mean? Listen to
That's
see
crazy.
if it's the master or not, you know. But there's no way you can get it. There's no way you can get a replay to sound exactly like the sample. You know what I mean? There are gonna be little like pieces of to where it's not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean with damage, which we'll talk about later, right? I
Mm-hmm.
could tell there was a slight difference, but
Mm-hmm.
I assumed you might have changed something on the equalizer of the original master, but anyway, what I'm saying in some cases I can't tell the difference. Do you know what I mean? In some
Yeah,
cases it sounds verbatim, so I'm just thinking to
like that's
myself,
what I'm like. That's what I was explaining earlier with a producer ear and a regular consumer ear. A regular
hmm,
consumer is not going to hear the difference, but a producer that makes beats that does this for a living, or not even for a living, that just really makes beats, is really going to sit there and dissect, and they'll be able to tell the difference between the two.
no, for sure, for sure. Now, my understanding of the origin of this song, right? Now, of course, Ariana Grande she did a song called Seven Rings, and it sounded very similar to a song that 2Chainz did. I forgot the name of the song. Even the video was similar, and I know that there was like they had a dispute about that, and then they ended up resolving it. And from based on what I read, that's how this song was born. This like part of them resolving the beef. So
Oh,
so yeah. So
Yeah, the
that's
spend
why.
it song.
Sorry, say that again.
Spend it was the it's mine, I spend it. And
Yeah,
mine the
exactly. So it just got me thinking, right? Have you ever dealt with a situation where somebody as a you must have where someone has done something similar to something with a song that you've done? If you get what I'm saying. Has anyone plagiarized your stuff? Is there a story you want to share regarding that?
uh, I mean, there's one story I can think off the top of my head, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it,
All
but
right.
it is what it is. It's cool.
See, those are normally the best stories, right? But it's cool. um, does anyone want to ask a question before we move on
I'll ask
to?
questions.
Okay.
Have you and another person also used the same sample? Using a session, and he's like, wait a minute, I sampled the same thing, same part. Yours was just a little bit different than theirs.
I would say I don't think I've been in a session with that, but there have been like releases, and I'll be like, yo, I sent the same beat that got the same sample, but there's no way I could prove that you listened to my shit and redid it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't really trip off of it. Only thing I really trip off is and I kind of slowed down from this, is like I don't have a problem with creating beats on IG Live, but it's like I don't get on IG Live and make beats with samples anymore. Cause like what I noticed is like there's a few people that like come in my live and then peep what I'm doing or peep what I'm flipping, and they go and try to do the same thing, and then they end up getting it placed before I do. So it's like it looked crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
is
So I stopped making beats on live like that. You know what I mean? I might get on live and play a few beats or whatever, but I'm real cautious on what I play.
yeah.
I'll probably play like original beats and shit, but like stuff with samples, I really don't play anymore. But to be honest, going into 2024, I might even just stop playing beats on live completely, dog. Cause like, you know, I be feeling like people be stealing my drum patterns and shit too. I'll just be like, you know what? It's better off. It's best. I'll just stay off of IG Live when creating. Because look, even if you look at all the other big name producers, they not on IG Live making beats. You know what I mean?
I always see
Look at
you
my guy.
live.
Shout out to Boy Wonder. I never see Boy Wonder on IG
Never.
Live. He
But
probably
he
don't even know
was
how to work IG Live for real. So
he was on Clubhouse doing it though. When Clubhouse first boomed, oh, he was on
yeah.
Clubhouse playing, telling us all types of tricks, and then he just went ghost.
Yeah,
That's
it's like that's what I need. That's what I need to get on. It's like all the other big names I see, they're not on IG Live making beats. I'll get on IG Live just to like interact or if I'm bored or something, but I'm gonna stop all that soon. Cause I'm tired of being heartbroken, man. When I hear my shit, yo, I'll be like, yo, man, I did that. But it's
Oh
cool.
shit. Oh shit. Yeah, because like man, I always
that's what I wish Bink was in here. That's what Bink be talking about. You like, see, you think I'm crazy until it happens to you. You know what I'm saying?
So
Nah,
speaking of Bink, sorry, Cardiak, are you making any tracks with Just Blaze by any chance?
Say that again.
Jesus.
No, I just said, are you still collaborating with Just Blaze?
I collaborated with Just Blaze.
I know you did a few tracks with him.
Nah, I worked with him earlier this year on a few beats. Nothing came from it yet, but we collabed on a few joints. I think we did like 4 or 5 joints. He asked me to do drums on and shit, so I did drums on a few.
Yeah, I feel like Just Blaze has been avoiding me, but anyway, that's another story. That's another story. That's another story. But anyway,
Crazy.
Wow. Anyway.
Wait, is Bink still in the room? Is Bink still in the room?
No, he's not. He's not in the room. Moving on.
One more question. Hey, is that true? You said this too before in the live. You was like, A. Marie's sister is your entertainment lawyer.
Yeah, yep.
Wow. I thought you was playing around when you said that. That's crazy.
Nah, they sisters in real life.
Her name is like Angela, right? Angela Rogers or something.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. My trivia knowledge is out of this world, bro.
Yeah, man.
You sound like a stalker, dog. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, a little bit.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
That is hilarious. Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right. So we're gonna go into song number. Remember, I said I've got 17 songs. We're gonna go into song number 14.